Here at Go Fraser Valley, we like to keep healthy by staying active. Now I usually go for a run every weekday morning before work, and Krim behind the camera there, she prefers to get off the road and do a little hiking instead. Well, in this next story, we get the best of both worlds. We get off the road onto some trails, and we do a little jogging.
Trails are fun, usually more social than a road run. You tend to run with other people often and talk the whole time. Trails are out in the beauty of nature. It's awesome.
And this fall, dozens of runners will once again take to the trails circling Cultus Lake for the 11th annual Around the Lake Give or Take 30.
It is primarily a trail race. We start here at Main Beach. We do a little bit of road work to separate everybody out about 1 kilometer and take you up into the trail behind me here. And from here on you run trails into Columbia Valley, and then you're back into the other side of Cultus Lake before you come back out to the Sunnyside beach area and back to Main Beach.
Although Clarence can do the loop in about 2 hours and 45 minutes, it takes most trained trail runners 3 to 4 hours to complete. But it's all a matter of putting in the practice.
Start out slower, easier, less distance to begin with, build from there.
Yeah.
Trail shoes.
Yeah. Well, you're going to find it hard at first, the uphill, so a lot of people walk up it and basically do walk up it because you try to run it. You're just going to discourage yourself and think, you know, it's so hard, but it's not.
Participants jog trails like this during the race, which is really more of a let's make it all the way around without injuring ourselves type of course. Now you can choose to do the full loop around the lake, which is about 30K give or take, or like in more recent years, you can choose to share the distance by doing it relay style with a partner.
The relay allows people to run the first half as a 16-kilometer route and the second half as a 14-kilometer. They both have their challenges. The first half has a little more technical trails. Second half is a little more smoother trails, but the second half probably has more up and downs.
The annual trail run attracts several pairs of runners each year. Last year, 250 took to the trails on race day, and organizers intend on truncating the number of registrants at 300 in order to keep it a grassroots event and to keep the trails tidy.
I happen to like the Vetter mountainside behind me here because it has a lot more of the fun, narrow motorcycle trails in some places, more logs to jump over.
Those who intend on taking part in this year's Around the Lake Give or Take 30 are encouraged to join the group trail runs that take place from Cultus Lake Main Beach every Saturday morning at 8. With a dash of dedicated training and consistent commitment, you too can experience the best part of the race.
The finishing it.
Completing it.
And when you see that finish line, you're like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh, and the reward of saying that I completed it, I finished it, may have beat my time from last year.
October is pretty nice usually with the leaves in full color. It's just an awesome course. It's a really good mix of very runnable trails, a bit of elevation, but nothing that's unbearable for most people who have done a bit of training. It's addictive. It's fun.
From Cultus Lake, I'm Tiffany Gurdon for Go Fraser Valley. If you're interested in taking part in this year's Around the Lake Give or Take 30 for the full loop or for the relay, you can register and get more information by going online to aroundthelakegiveortake30.ca. What an awesome way to start your weekend, spending a Friday evening here outdoors at Party in the Park in Central Community Park in downtown Chilliwack. Now if you missed tonight, don't worry, it runs every Friday night until August the 23rd. And when you do come down, share your experience with us. Take some pictures. Show us what you saw, what you heard, what you ate. You can tweet the pictures to us on Twitter or you can post them on our Facebook page. And I should be off work right about now. So I'm gonna go get my groove on and we'll see you next time on Go Fraser Valley.